I'm holding it. I'm trying to do the bullseye. That's the old. I just gave you all the ultimate fucking bull. All right, Taurus, we love you very much. Let's see what's going on with the bulls this week. Remember, Sun Scorpio this week. That's your relationship house with Mercury retrograde. There's a lot going on in Taurus' life and the whole redirection and the whole rethoughts of relationships right now. Wow. 9 of Wands reversed. Okay, it's not that powerful of a card, I'll be honest with you. It feels like, you know, your walls are down. You don't really know what to go. I feel like you're a lost puppy right now when it comes to that, but that's okay. I think that you have the ambition and the power to have something that's worth putting all your energy into and then, you know, throwing out a security guard to protect it and do all the right things. But I think that it also is just like a defender, right? Like, I don't think you don't know what to defend. Like, I think you're kind of, you know, I think that there's a lot for you to question right now deep inside of yourself of being like, I'm open, right? All this ninth house energy with all Saturn, Jupiter, Pluto, and the moon that'll be here when the sun comes in Scorpio is like, on Thursday, it's like just opening up. Just opening up. Like, definitely not having walls, because nine of Wands is definitely like a guard at the gate. So letting go of that guard at the gate is important. And I think the challenge for you is maybe, okay, friendship. Okay, so one is if you're in a partnership or you're single, it's like maybe when you try to play it too friendshipy and then cross the line, it hasn't worked out right. Or two, maybe it's hard to find a partner where it feels like they can be a friend but can't cross lover. But, you know, this is where lines get kind of crossed, right? And it's like they can go different directions, because friends can go different directions. And that's okay. Where lovers, when they go different directions, that's a breakup. But when friends go different directions, it's like, all right, I'll see you whenever I see you next. You know what I mean? And I think that's your issue, is you keep kind of finding situations that feel like it turns too much like friends, and maybe you purposely put them into that space. And I think that's your problem, because it's not something worth defending when it's like love, because friendships you don't trap, right? And I'm not saying to trap lovers, right? Because it's not about that, but it's like love has a different encompassing energy around it than friendship. You did pull the 8 of Pentacles upright. So I would say that in order for you to have your love life go the way that you want to, it's about finding something that would work into the world that you've already built, and somebody that also has a world that they've already built and that is operating. So I think that part of the friendship thing is, I think that you've been trying to help people that don't have their worlds together. They don't have their shit together. They don't have, but you know, and I think that for you, that's a reminder to have somebody that does have all those worlds together, and that you have that world too, and how that can mix and match. It doesn't have to just be friendship. It can be a lot more, but I think that you've always been taking on friends or people who act more like friends because they want help from you. You did pull the High Priestess on that friendship thing. It is about a little bit more higher divine than friendship. I mean, the High Priestess is always the highest of understanding of the ethereal, right? So it's almost like it's friendship that's divinely higher than just friends. It's like got more. It can have that understanding. It could let each other go in their own unique ways, but it's also boomeranging itself back in an understanding like the infinity. And I would say that, I don't know why I'm channeling this right now, but also this High Priestess is the second card, technically the third, but it is a 2. It is about understanding. Look, we got 2 and 2. And I think that it's like, this is something that it's about what really makes sense and what crosses the right lines, and what feels like we're not crossing any lines at all. Like we're not connecting on any level. That's the challenge, is I think that you keep picking people where there's just no common denominators, and especially spiritual ones. 9 of Wands in reverse came because the 3 of Wands has come up. So this is definitely where I think that you've come into a place where you're so open, because the worlds you thought that were going to work, the energies that you thought would be worth defending are not. And now it's time to search for a whole new world. The ships didn't come in the way you wanted to, and that's okay. So this is about being just wide open and opening your soul to the greatest way that you can for love, because you don't want to miss this opportunity. Venus trine Jupiter and Saturn and Pluto in your love house this week with a sun in Scorpio. This is a big week for Tauruses, not only astrologically for love, but also here in this tarot. And you did get the Wheel of Fortune. You got great luck. If somebody that you pick has their shit together and actually has a business or their job, they know how to do what they do and they have proof of it. The 8 Pentacles show that they have the achievements up on the wall to prove it. It's time that they've put in. Mastery. You have fortune for people who have found their mastery within themselves and for the mastery within yourself. Because that's, I think, been your issue, is that you've been finding people that have been just more like just friends and not masters of love with you. Your overall that you did get for this is the Magician reversed. So, and the 9th house. You're not a magical person right now because of the fact that you have issues with faith in opening up yourself and allowing it to be fully open. It's always finding some sort of excuse or finding some sort of, energy to not allow the door to open. It's like you're afraid of the UPS person coming in with the package, even though you want the package. And I would say that that's your issue, is that you can't have the magic you want if you don't have the faith and if you're not wide open enough and adventurous enough to have the love come in or seek new adventures, that are not magical, or situations that aren't magical. If you're afraid to seek those new adventures to get out of that, how are you going to get out of that, right? So you did pull the 9th house, which is the house of opening up new doors, Neptune. It's your beliefs in Capricorn. I would say that you have these rules and these beliefs that are very delusional that have to be let go. And I would say that it's about, in order to achieve what you want in love right now, or with a partnership you're in, you're gonna have to let go of those rules for a second and blur them out and like totally release them in order to open up. Because I feel like you have too many blocks in front of all these great doors to open up the garden that you want in your life. And it's time, Taurus, to do that. You don't want to waste this week. You definitely got one of the better readings.
Woo! One of the better readings, baby. And stand strong. Stand strong in those convictions. Stand strong in those beliefs. Yet, don't waver, but appreciate, you got to let people in as well. You got to allow yourselves to kind of peek through those doors and see what's around the corner, so to speak. See if there actually is tangible feeling. See if there is that energy that you are picking up on. It's like I want to say heat-seeking missile, but almost what is it when you're going through like a metal detector through the sand, whatever the hell that's called, and you might not be able to see what's underneath that layer, but you're picking up on an energy wave, or you're picking up on an individual that's kind of sparking that interest. You need to go towards that. Follow the beep in your life. Where's that sonar picking up on? Don't shy away from it. Go towards it. Use that energy force. Go towards it. Don't run away and hide.
Don't run away and hide.
Don't be scared.
All right.